Hey guys, I'm doing another solo playthrough of Three Sisters. I've been really enjoying this one, and so much so that I've actually laminated the sheets so that I don't go through them too quickly. Um, and it was actually my first time using a laminator. Never used one before, so it was pretty exciting actually. I think it's definitely going to help me enjoy playing definitely a little bit more because I was worried about running out of pages and I didn't really want to um, buy another pad of paper because of all, that's a lot of paper to have to throw out, once you play the game. I was thinking about using this dice tray, but I don't think I'll actually need it. Just for ease of the viewing, I'm going to do it like this, and then I gotta grab my dry erase marker here, and yep, I think we're set. I think we'll go ahead and start. I usually have my garden and perennials on the right hand side, apiary, fruit, and goods and everything on the left. Um, so yeah, this will be a pretty fast playthrough. I may pause in between just to deal with some of my laundry that might be ready in about 5-10 minutes. So um, you might see just some of the screens jump. So don't be alarmed. But yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna roll the dice. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 6. So that means Farmer Edith will be on the compost for good section. So, as the first player, I think I will grab the 4 and I'll plant and water twice because that's what the garden action is, and then the actual rondel action. So I'll plant this pumpkin, and then I will plant this pumpkin, and then I'll plant this corn as the 4th plant. Farmer Edith will take the 3, so we'll cross off my longest pumpkin. So that'll be unavailable to me, and then it's going to do an apiary action, and that will mean it crosses off the top of wax. Then it's my turn. Since I'm going first and it's my second turn, I have to choose the lower die, so I have to choose the 4, so I will continue planting. I'll plant this corn and this corn. And then as my plant a water action, I will actually water now, so I'll water everything I just planted. Awesome. And now Farmer Edith will take the 6, cross off my longest pumpkin, and then it will do, it will cross off casserole dish. Okay, and that's somewhere here, I think. Yep. Okay, and then now we do the end of the round event, which is shed. So I will mark off. I always go for the new tractor. Should I go for something else this time? Maybe I'll go for the pie safe, because I get 1 good per apple or peach harvest, and if I fill this up, I could get the 3 bonus points at the end of the game. So I'll do that as my shed action. And then I will move to the next round and roll the dice. Ooh, 5s and 6s. Okay, Farmer Edith will be at the shed time. I'll put it like that. And let's see. Farmer Edith will go first. So that means it will take the 5. It'll cross off the pumpkin. And then it's going to remove the star for me, so I won't be able to use the first star action. And then I will take I think I will take the 6 and then mark this. I'll plant a pumpkin and then the corn, and then with the apiary or fruit action for my turn, I will mark down the maybe I'll mark down the blackberries and get some victory points for the end of the game. Okay, and now Farmer Edith will take the 5, crossing off corn, and then it will remove another star action for me, and then I'll take the 6. I will plant 2 corns, And then apiary fruit action, I'll do another blueberry. I mean blackberry. Another round, I have to do rain action. So rain, I get to go all around the garden and water. And this one's complete, which means I get 3 goods. And then I get the crocus, since this pumpkin surrounding the crocus, the pumpkins are completed, so I get to do that. And I get 2 compost. I'll continue here with watering. Okay, and that's that. Next round, it will be the farmer's market, so let's roll. Okay, 3, 5, and 6. So I will choose to go first, and well, I don't choose to go first. I am going first. I will choose a die. I think I'm gonna choose die for number 5, and start planting here. 1, 2, and then the farmer's market means. Oh, I only have 3 goods. I should have thought about that. Anyway, I do get a compost with that. Probably not the most optimal move for me. Edith will always take, starting from this spot, going clockwise. So it's going to take the 6. So it's going to cross off this corn. And then it's going to do an apiary action for the number 6, which is split hive. So it's going to cross out split hive at the top for me. Okay. Alright, and then, let's see here. I will do a 3, and then I'll plant this pumpkin. And I'll plant this corn for the garden action, and then as the shed action, I will use it on the pie safe, which means I can use that action 1 good per apple or peach harvest, and I get 3 points at the end of the game. Edith will go to number 3 as well and cross off a corn, and then the shed time for number 3 on this one says pitchfork. It's going to cross off pitchfork for me. So no pitchfork available to me. Farmer's market, I'm still at 3 goods, so I only get 1 compost. Alright, moving on. Okay, we've got 2, 5, 5, and 6. Farmer Edith will take the 2, crossing off the pumpkin, and then it's going to cross off another one for the plant or water action, but it will have to do a corn since no more pumpkins. And then for me, I will do a 5 and plant as the garden action, and shed time. I'm gonna go for the mason jar. So that one says I gain 1 good per blackberry harvest. I like to circle them so that's like obvious that those are active, just so I don't forget. Farmer Edith will take the 5, crossing off a bean, and then the 5 for the shed time says rain barrel, so it's going to cross off the rain barrel. And then I'll take the 6, and I'll go ahead and plant 2 beans for the garden action, and then the 1 compost I'll gain, and then I gain 4 goods. And then we do a rain action at the end of the round, so I'll water everything, starting from the first zone. So I get 3 goods for completing that pumpkin. And then I also get the daffodil because I completed both the pumpkins surrounding it. So the daffodil will be crossed off, and I get a shed action. And that shed action, I will do a shovel. And hopefully I could get 1 more. And I will do this. I don't think I did these yet. Hopefully I didn't. And then we'll water. I need to remember where I leave off whenever I go to a different part of the score sheet. And this pumpkin is done. I gained 2 goods. And yep, looks like that's it for that. Go to round 5. Okay, we have 2s, 3s, and a 6. I will choose, and let's see. take the 2 because I haven't planted there yet. Plant 2 corns, and then I'll do a fruit action. And with that fruit action, I will do apples, and I gain a good. And I gain my first star action. I will use it on the shovel, which means I can spend 3 compost for 1 star action. Edith will take the number 2 die, cross off pumpkin. A corn, and then it's going to do a fruit action and cross off apples, the rightmost apple. And then I will take the 3 since that is the least die I could take. And let's see, the 3 I will plant, and it is shed time. I will do the wheelbarrow, and then the 6 here means crossing off the beans, and then the 6 it will cross off mulch. Okay, I'll do a farmer's market. I am at the 4 line, so I'll get 1 compost and a perennial, and I'll go to crocus and gain +1 compost. And then move to round 6. Edith will go first. Okay. Edith will take the 2, crossing off this corn, and then it's gonna do the apiary for the 2, cross off honey. And then I will take, I think I'll do the number 4, and I'll plant 2 beans, and then I'm gonna water both of those beans. Edith will take the 5, crossing off beans, and it'll be this one. And the 5 means I'll cross off the rain barrel. It already crossed it off, so it doesn't do anything. And then I'll take the 5 myself. The 5, I'll plant 2 beans. And then we'll do a shed time with that. And I'll mark off the wheelbarrow, which means I get 1 good after a shed action. So shed action happens now. So I'll take a shed action, and I'll actually mark off the string trimmer, and I'll gain 1 good from that. Alright, moving along. Man, I'm not sure I'm optimizing my rolls, but I'll put the 1s. Oops, these are both 2s. And then we have a 3. And then I'll go first. Now I'd like to choose a 1. Should I? Maybe I'll focus on the 3 and do a water as a garden action, and then a shed time. Edith will take 1, cross off the largest pumpkin, and then it will remove my ability to use the next star. And then I'll choose the 2 because there's nothing else to do, and I'll water. And then I can do an apiary fruit action. And I'll go ahead and do a apple, and I'll gain 1 good because of the pie safe. And then Edith will take a 2 and cross off beans. And then the fruit, apples, I'll cross off apples to the rightmost. Okay. Okay, and then we do a farmer's market. So I do have 20 right now, I think. So let's see. No, I don't have 20. That was here. So I think I only have those 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I don't have 20 yet. So I just get 1 compost and a perennial. What should I do? I'll do an apple. I'm sorry, it's a hydrangea that gave me an apple action, and every time I do an apple, I gain a good. Okay, so that's the farmers, and then we're going to the round 8. Man, I'm not doing well. I think I may have focused on too many different things. Alright, so Edith will go first, taking the 3. I'll cross off beans, and then it'll do an apiary for the number 3, which is wax, crossing off wax. And then I will take a number 5 and water. And I will plant. Okay. And then Edith will take the 1, crossing off that pumpkin. And then the 1 was a farmer's market, so it's gonna cross off the tulips. I think it was a farmer's market. That should be fine. And then I'll do 5. It's the only thing I can do. And I guess I'll water. That's everything. And then the plant or water action, there's nothing left for me to do. So that's that. And then I think I'll use a shovel, spend recompost for 3. For a star action. So I'll cross off 1, 2, 3 for a star action. I'll do blackberry, and I gain a good for that. And I'll cross off 3 more. 1, 2, 3 for another blackberry. And I'll gain 1. And I'll do 1, 2, 3, another 3. I'll gain blackberry. I'll gain a good. And then we'll do rain. Fortunately, we didn't really maximize these harvests at all. But we'll see what we get. Alright, well that is that. Now it's down to scoring. So in the garden, let's see what I've got. So in the garden I have nothing here, nothing there. So it's 3, and then we have 6, 9, 10, 11, 14, 18, 19, 25, 29, 30, 33, 34, 37. Oh boy, that's pretty bad. 37. Okay, perennials. I have 0. Apiary, 0. Fruit, I do have a few fruits, so let's see. 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so that's 13. And then the shed, I got 3, 6, 7, 8. I should have done this instead of possibly wasting it on the fruit. I could have gotten 6 points. Oh well. Alright, so we got 37 plus 13 plus 8. So that's 58. That's a pretty terrible score. Is that right? That's 10, 18, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 58. Well, that's how it goes, I guess. It's not always going to be a high score. So 58 brings me to, let's see what this rulebook says. It says your skills have earned you a blue ribbon. So it's kind of right in the middle here of all the ranks. So 58 falls in between the 50 to 64. So not too bad, I guess. Could have been worse, but yeah. So that was a quick playthrough of Three Sisters. I really enjoyed this game. It's so much fun. I didn't get to combo off as much as I usually do. I did try to do more than I think I probably should have, especially with the shed. So next time I'll try to change it up a little bit. But, you know, always still fun, at least for me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.